Hi everyone. In this video we will just discuss about histogram. So in the previous video we have discussed what is bar chart, and it looks similar to that of bar chart, but there are some few differences. So let's discuss that as well. So histogram is nothing but it's a graphical representation of our data through which we're gonna represent what's the distribution of the data, like within a particular range, how the data is distributed. So that's the histogram here. So in the previous case, like in the bar chart when we have discussed, it's not a continuous data. So what the bar chart will do means, for every category, for example, let's say if we have some 5 to 6 categories, for in every category what's the frequency of count, that's the bar chart represent. But here it represents the what's the distribution in the entire range. So that's the histogram here. So let's take the same example which we have discussed in the previous case. So here we have some list of 6 values. Let's consider this as 6 subjects. So we have discussed the same example in the while looking bar chart as well. So yeah, so let's consider these are 6 subjects in 6 semesters. When we are plotting bar chart, we used to specify the x-axis as well as the y-axis. But here we don't need to mention x-axis. So you can able to plot the data. Now in order to plot, let's use plt dot we have hist function in order to plot the histogram. So if we look the arguments here, so you can see the first argument is x. So you have to pass only the x argument. So in bar chart we are just passing x as well as y, but here you don't need to mention y. So the histogram itself will consider the y value. And also we just have the bins, right? Or let's discuss what's this bin. Let's discuss the different arguments as well. So first I'm just plotting plt dot hist of subjects. So you can see the example here. So when I just pass the subjects, like 6 subjects, and when I just plot the histogram, so you can see the plot here, like it just plotted in some distribution. So you can see it didn't count, like, oh, here we just have, so we can see here we have more number of 6, right? We have 6 3 times. So for that it will have higher distribution. So you can see the count is 3 here for 6, as well as if you can see the 7 here, we have 2, right? 7, we have 2 values of 7. So you can see it just represent 2 that there, and as well as you can see 8 here, we just have only 1 8, so that's why just represent here. So you can see the distribution here. So this is histogram, and with the example which we have discussed previously, now let's look at another example to plot histogram. So I just created another figure and I'm just plotting the histogram here. So here you can see I just taken the random values from the normal distribution. So you can see the distribution here, like from -3 to 3, it just taken some random values. So now you can see the distribution, it's a continuous distribution. So if you can see the bar chart, we used to have uh, a gap between each bars, right? But if you can see the histogram, we have the continuous distribution. So that's one of the difference in histogram and bar chart. And let's discuss what's the bins here. So bins are nothing but the ranges. If you didn't mention any bins, it actually assumes 10 as default value. So you can see bins is nothing but the ranges. So you can see here in this distribution, we just have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 different ranges. So these are called as bins. For example, let's say if you just want only 5 bins, right? So if you want to plot this entire distribution in 5 different ranges, so you can just specify that. You can just specify bins is equal to 5. So when I just specify bins is equal to 5, now you can see the entire data is just plotted. It just divided into 5 equal parts, and it just plotted the entire data in 5 different ranges. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5. So that's the bins here. Or for example, let's say if you just want to define your custom bins, if you just want the data in some particular range, what if you want, so you can just specify that as well. You can just pass a list of values. I just want the data from my 1 comma 2. So I just want the range from 1 and 2, and 213 and 3 and 4. If I just specify that, so you can see now the data is plotted between, so you can see just plotted between 1 and 2 as well as 2 and 3. So that's the reason we didn't, even though we specified 3 to 4 here, it didn't plot the data, right? So yeah, this is how you can just specify the bins, and this is what a bins means. And similarly, if you want to change the color, you can just do that. If you just want to if you just want to put the title, if you just want to put the X label, Y label, you can just do that. So let's see the few arguments as well. So here we have the orientation is equal to vertical, right? And if you just want to specify that as horizontal, so you can just do that. So you can see if you just specify orientation is equal to horizontal, it just plotted the data in horizontal. And similarly, if you want to specify the color, you can just do that, color equal to green. So you can see, you can just plot that. And as well as if you just want to put the label for the data, you can just do that. So you can see, you can just do the labels as well, and you can just specify all the other arguments. If you just want to plot the multiple data on histogram using histogram, so you can just do that. So for that, let's take another example. Instead of this normal distribution, I will just use generate some random data of, let's say, 100,3, and since we are just plotting so 100,2, so it will just generate a random data of 100 rows and 2 columns. And let's specify the colors as green and red. So you can see, now you can see when I just plot this, so you can see the data, right? So this is how you can just plot the multiple data. Like if you just want to compare multiple data side by side using histogram, so this is the way you can just do that. So this is about histograms. So I hope you have understood like what is histogram, how to use histogram, and what's the difference between histogram and bar chart, and as well as how you can just plot multiple data using histogram, and what is bins in histogram. So I hope you understood all those things. So if you feel this video is helpful, like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.